Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever and wherever you are. And welcome back to Peter Plan, playing once again Crusader Kings 2. Because, well, computer, EF4, they don't match right at the current moment, and unfortunately the converter is really not working. And, well, people are speculating that in the next big patch they will work on the converter. Well, let's hope so. But that doesn't mean, of course, that we can't do without strategy. Heck no, we cannot do that at all. And thus, we are going once again into CK2, and not only that, we're going this time into CK2 Plus. Yes, that is right, we are going to play with a mod. And well, I have a little treat that I want to do for you today. Something a little bit different. I was suggested to use the CK2 Plus mod by a viewer of mine, and I have looked at it and I said, you know what, let's do it. But it doesn't only end there. So what do I want to do this time around? Well, we're going to play around the Holy Roman Empire. And by the way, yes, you see this correctly, colors are different. As you can see, it's not exactly the same anymore. Heck, there's quite some different colors around on the map. To make it apparently a little bit more clear. Heck, look at all these different colors. Yeah, that's quite a bit different, isn't it? But we are going to play in the Holy Roman Empire. But that's a new starting date, a new millennium. At the year 1000. The Union of Castile and Leon. There have been all kinds of added new starting dates. I didn't even know that. Conquest of the Levant. Kiev and Novgorod. Interesting. I like it. The little Queen of Sheba. Where is this? This is a Sunni female ruler? Shiite. But, wow. King of Dublin and the Isles. I don't really see a king over here, but yeah, they've added a lot of stuff, which makes it actually a little harder to choose, because I kind of had something, some things in mind that, wow, Jerusalem at its height. I didn't know they had this top part. So, however, this is all not where I want to start. I want to start in 1066. In a bit of a boring start, I know, but there's a reason why I want to go here. William the Conqueror, right? Or actually, it's we can go a little earlier. Stamford Bridge. There we go. This is the one I want. And we're going to play in the Holy Roman Empire. But the Holy Roman Empire, we're not going to play as the Holy Roman Emperor. No, we're not gonna do that. We have something else in mind. So what do we have in mind? Well, since the very first installment of CK2, if your game ends, your score is compared to some historically correct dynasties. And the lowest one of them is Babenberger. Now, Babenberger, by the way, uncrowned. The character has not yet been officially coronated, and thus there remain vassals who claim they are not the rightful ruler. Oh, that's a new way of looking at things. Very interesting. I've also heard there are new kingdoms around, and yes, indeed, there's a whole new system to play in the Holy Roman Empire. I like it. But not only that, we are going to look and see if we can re-find them, because I know they are around in the normal CK2. We found them. Babenberger. Yes, indeed, this dynasty exists. They, in this timeline, well, they've lost all their lands. They were once the Duke of Thuringia. Yeah, and at Weimar, for instance, as one of their provinces, had Thuringia itself as a province. But not only that, they had more lands. They had Babenberger lies over here. And, well, they had even more than that. This is, by the way, also another Duke of Babenberger, but I'm looking for this line. Indeed, Nassau. And I also think one of them once had Pfalz. Let me see if I can find that. Was that? Yeah, here, a Babenberger. So, we lost all the terrain and we are but a measly duke. Yeah? We are down on our luck, we're really bad. It is random with what abilities you start. And I gotta say, this is really bad. So we're going to, well, I'm going to, shall we start with just this? Nah, this is really bad. We need a little bit better than this. I am going to come back to you with a start, and we are going to start at Babenberger. And how am I going to play as Babenberger? I will show you. So, I'll be back in a flash, with just this portrait right open. And we are back. I think that this is good enough. Yes, it is certainly not a super character, and no, we do not have a 4-star education. But that's not what it was about. We are going to play as Burgraaf of Poppel of Henburg. However, normally if you play as a Baron, game over. So we're going to have to manipulate a few things. And normally out of my series I've always, well, removed that, did not show it, but this time around we are going to show it. You need to be at least a count in order to play. Unfortunately, however, well, I don't want to give myself a county. So what's the best thing I can do? A titular ducal title. Let there be a titular ducal title around. So this man over here is Duke of Zaragoza, which is a titular title, whereas he has enough lands, 3 of 4, to have the ducal title of Aragon. Why does he have it? I do not know. By the way, I just noticed that Asturias and Leon, the borders have been even altered a little bit. Because Galicia is now, or Porto better say, that this province has been enlarged. Alright, well, and I see that this has been now a little bit different. Yeah, they have even changed how the duchies are. Because this duchy now has 5 counties instead of 4. Ah. Okay, so the map has definitely changed. Anyways, this guy is normally the Duke of Zaragoza. We're going to change a few things here. Char info 1. I opened up the console and typed in char info 1. And this man is 3934. So what we're going to do is give title D Aragon. He has enough provinces to create the duchy. He can definitely hold it. So 3934. I'm giving him the ducal title of Aragon. I'm doing this in order not to have his lands break up. Because he also has, for instance, a county over here and a county that are not part of Aragon but are part of Barcelona. And I don't want him to lose those. That would be unfair. But now that he still has his ducal title, and by the way, I did know that, no, that is the government's tab. We need the trade routes map, which is where again? Yeah, there are a ton of trade routes added in this mod. Like so many trade routes that I'm going to get a ton of confused by it. But we'll have to see how it all works. More or less a bit of the EU4 trading system, Venice node and whatever you know, it's all been added. And you see arrows going one way from another, so the straight going this way and down, and well, it's going to be interesting. This man, however, once again, ducal title, he no longer needs it. So therefore we can say, once again, give title, and that's in the lower left corner here, D Zaragoza to 33433. All of a sudden, this man is a duke, and we can say play 33433. We are now Duke Popo of Zaragoza. This has unfortunately changed our shield, but this is now our titles. And of course, we're going to immediately say we're going to What, the kidnap? No, I want to offer vassalization. He does not have a lower rank. Because he's not crowned? He has a lower rank or something? What the heck? Normally you can get this done and I can just say over vassal. I want to become vassal of yours. Let's see if we can do that. Anyways, we will have to look around. Now, we are supposedly a duke right now, but of course we're going to play as if we are a baron. So, when we look at women, we are not going to marry into kingdoms. We are only going to marry, for instance, countesses. And I want to marry something nearby. So I know normally that this man has 3 daughters. And no other children. Arrange a betrothal between her and me. However, and he will accept that. Normally he doesn't accept this. This is awesome. We will accept this. Von Weimar. And yeah, then we are marrying ourselves into this duchy. The Duchy of Thüringen. Which the borders have been altered also here. Bohemia has grown like crazy. No, they have just altered the size of the provinces. Alright, I just have to get used to this a little bit. It's just different. And that's why we're playing, of course, with a mod. Okay, so. Interesting, that man has the exact same beard as we do. He looks... Look at it. That's too uncanny. That's too much the same. No, we cannot do that. We will have our own things. We are Duke Popo. Actually, of course, a baron. What we are going to try and do is get, as you probably already could tell from the name of the series, bring Babenberger back to power. And we're going to make them the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. And I know that, well, as I said already at the beginning, this mod introduces a lot of new mechanics into the Holy Roman Empire. So we're going to play around with that, because I never did that before. Interesting enough, the Republic of Hamburg already exists. Is that also a duchy? Or no, this is a titular title then, I assume. Yeah, alright. So yes, I'm very curious to see how it all happens around. So what are we going to focus on? Oh, we also have a lot more things. We can do fall in love, but we need a lover for that. That's quite easy if you have, well, the seduction focus, but as no education in war, novice fighter, formidable fighter, skilled fighter. Oh, this also is from the total conversion into Song of Fire and Ice. Become a Grand Duke. Have at least do 2 gold titles. No. Win a war. Very nice, but we're not going to get into that soon. I just want to get married. Ah, that's this one. Alright, reign for 20 years. Reign in peace for 10 years. Oh, there are quite a few new things to choose from. But we want to get married. That is a bad idea, I just realized, because I got betrothed. And I don't know if this mod agrees with that thing. So we are going to go for war focus. We are going to see what we can do. And this is my brother. Shy, cynical, but trained as a dutiful clerk and charitable. This is my heir. Not a very good one, but it's all that we have. Alright, let's get our chanceling up. We haven't, because we are actually a baron and we don't have a lot of people. We will get a few people for free, so to speak. But yeah, that will happen later, I assume. We have efficient domain mesne happen to us. Our small domain allows for more efficient tax collection. Alright. Skilled fighter immediately. Holy hell, man. Imperial decadence. An empire is a hard thing to hold together. The massive bureaucracy can become corrupt, and the sheer difficulty in sending messages across such a large expanse can lead to its own kind of entropy. Imperial decadence measures that entropy and increases each time that the title changes hands based on how large and centralized the empire has become. Imperial decadence is increased by the title changing hands, more if it is usurped. Higher crown authority, having a very large realm, losing crusades and early wars, losing against major invasions, random events caused by poor rule or regent, reduced by becoming coronated, which he isn't, still not, he's uncrowned, holding a tournament, using the lower imperial decadence decision, winning crusades, holy wars. Wow, no, I just want to become part of the Holy Roman Empire again, please. Voila, this could be good, and any boy he gets, well... Any boy he gets, we should kill, because she will inherit it all von Weimar. Very interesting. I'm not gonna go in hiding. Is somebody already trying to kill me? You can take a loan out in general. Huh. I don't know why, but I have the Sons of Abraham installed, but I cannot even go on a pilgrimage. A little surprising. But I also noticed that, well, you can now invite a counselor to court, invite a spy master to court, holy man, steward, where normally you could just present, say, I want to introduce somebody to court that is a proper noble. Lack of ambition. Why? Come on, give me a chance to pick one. Become a formidable fighter. What are the levels? He's a skilled fighter. Is that the same as a formidable fighter? I am already a skilled fighter in one go. Nice. Well, formidable fighter would be good because why did I actually choose to start? I haven't even talked about that yet. There's so many things going on. I'm wrathful. I want to get back the lands that we were, because Babenberger is a great, great house. And I will be sure to get it, because everybody wants our name. Yes, so that's all I want to do. Become a formidable fighter. Let's do it. I am really surprised that I cannot just say I want to swear fealty. I need to be able to lose 25 prestige now. Alright, well, I do really want to become, want to be part of the Holy Roman Empire, because I want to see what all happens within this new imperial system that this mod brings along with it. So, we are going to get, friends with these people, because we're gonna need them. Wow, either I am extremely lucky, or this mod has given me way better man than you normally obtain. That is a whole lot of... Why can't these guys be Spy Master? He has 8. For some reason they are not showing over here. Is there a reason for that? Do they now need like a minimal score? Could be, because I know that for some mods you need a minimal score to become a certain profession. No. We will have to see. The first thing that we need to do is get us some prestige. 25 exactly to become, well, swear fealty to the Holy Roman Empire. I am a commander of Zaragoza. Baronies and duchies. Yeah, we're going to get a little bit too much prestige in comparison to what you normally would get. Agreed. I'm sorry about that, but this is the only way I can play as the Babenbergers. And that is what I want to do. Ooh. Peace reigns in the Duchy of Zaragoza, and for once you are left with nothing to do and no counselors vying over for your personal attention. An unusual circumstance to be sure, but one you can easily solve. Now there's always matters of ruling to attend to. I shall call for a hunt in the nearby woods, because we want to become more powerful and martial. Martial is our thing. The fact of the matter is we have only one barony. If we want to go to war, we really need to have as much troops from the duchy as we can do. From our little one barony. And well, seeing I'm really not very familiar with this mod at all. This is the first time I ever installed it. I'm quite curious to see what will happen. Is this part also of you? Yes, so actually you could become a double duke. Because these are definitely now, yeah, they're 2 duchies. Interesting. Interesting. Court faction is content, you are ill. Oh, please die, because I am married to your firstborn daughter, and we would inherit a proper lands. All these lands in the title would come to us. That is what we want. It's definitely what we want. So arrange a marriage for my brother. She is lustful, he will lose a lot of prestige, but at least Babenberger will get more, hopefully, dynasty members. That's what we want. So I don't mind that he is going to marry some low-born girl. At least she is lustful. Here, look, he took a lot of prestige hits, but she is lustful. And we'll take that. My brother, whom I cannot call back to my court, I believe. Invite to court? No, because opinion of Count Ditto is really, really, really good. And you plot to kidnap. No. Plot to kill. Apparently, plot to kidnap is now no more longer needed for you to have the intrigue focus. Very interesting. Well, I also noticed for sure that this mod is making the game run slower. Oh, I hope this will not have any framiness issues, because that would be horrible. Also notice that there's a lot of peace. Normally you have first day wars with things going crazy. He's been excommunicated. Ow. That is not very good to get as an emperor. Interesting. Interesting. We just need 25 prestige, please. Oh, there's a first day of war going on. Kingdom of England. Wait a second. Is William the Conqueror losing? No, the English for some reason have landed here, but he's really doing stuff over here. Placeholder. Well, it is a mod. You always are going to get songs that you, well, going to have some trouble with, but apparently there's a placeholder title here which gives him extra levies. I don't know what it means, but it's interesting. Kiev, Grand Prince of Kiev, Rurikit. But by my knowledge, this is not. It is a kingdom title. Then I thought in this time this was just a ducal title. That's because this is now considered the Kingdom of Kiev. The Kingdom of Kiev, Kingdom of Muscovy, Kingdom of Novgorod. Yo! They have removed Rus altogether. Perhaps you need to have all three titles before you can make it Rus. Interesting. Very different. Also, Crimea now has an extra duchy. Over here you need to have before you can create it. Alright, and Livonia is now its own kingdom. Very different. Volga. Apparently nobody enjoyed that it was called Volga, Bulgaria. Oh, look here. Greece is now only modern day Greece, more or less. A little wider than that. Nicaea, Armenia has been created. Trebizond has been made larger. Noticeable that there's quite some differences around here. They haven't messed around a lot in India. That seems all exactly the same as it was. As well as in the new territories of Mongol and Khotan. Kumania is not as long as normally. They've given Khazaria apparently a non-titular title. Interesting. And Sardinia is now its own kingdom. This mod certainly changes a few things around. I'm sorry, but this really isn't Morocco. In this time, it really was called as Marinci. Oh! Jolov is on the... This kingdom you can find in EU4. And Ghana has been all split, Mali has been split up in Ghana and Mali. Interesting. Also, this map is a little different over there. I'm just, you know, looking around. Also, this is apparently now a kingdom. This is going to be interesting to play in it. That is a for certain. Also, a lot of the kings there have, whoa. You are crowned. You are properly crowned. Alright. But you are a lot less of a fighter than I am. You're but a novice fighter. I am a skilled one. And I want to become a formidable one even. Alright. Well, I hope people are interested for this new play. It is definitely at least going to be a little bit different because it's... Oh, well, let's... this is a common one. A small spear throwing contest. My throwing arm will amaze everyone. So it's going to be a different gameplay, that is for sure. Unfortunately, he wins. He gains 5 prestige. I lose. He gains 50 prestige. I lose 5 prestige. I don't like that because... Let's be honest. Ooh! I've become strong though. That is really good. If my son could inherit that, then we all in. Yeah. Now what we want is, well, it's going to be different, that's for sure, because we are going to play in a mod, and that's for, I think because we are going to play in a mod, we are even going to see these very, very tiny beginnings of House Babenberger. Where normally, in normal CK2, I would think it is really boring to watch me try and get ahead. Well, this guy is still ill. Very good. Try and get ahead and try to become from a baron back to a ducal title to perhaps a kingdom title, and then once the emperor. And well, we have to mess around with the new Holy Roman Empire mechanics. So yeah, all those things, they're new, they're fresh, and I hope that that makes you excited as much as I am. So I do know there's a little bit more framiness. There is certainly some different things, and I am normally a very good player at CK2, but I'm probably going to make some mistakes simply because I don't understand the new mechanics. I'm going to make mistakes. You're just going to have to believe me that I'm sorry for that, but... Well, we're not doing bad, because we are now strong, which gives us a health bonus. Skill Fighter, I know, has given us a health bonus. And we have a health bonus from Skill Tactician. We're going to live a long time, and this lady is... Well... Notice that... Oh, Charles is now -2. That's very good. They also say now that they have... more proper child portraits. Childs can now be blinded, and they get a blindfold on. We're going to be a student of strategy. Very good. And, yeah, I can understand why you usurped that title, because... Not the best man ever, to be honest. Adopt a lifestyle. Eric wants to... exciting hobbing to pursue. All kinds of new, well, things we can pick here, and ambitions. And we are going to run the gamut of them. Hopefully, we are going to have some enjoyable time. By the way, now that I realize... Oh! Council terms. Councils are appointed for life. No, I want to have a better pick whenever I want to. Feudal taxation, the Mesne laws. Minimal, none, medium, large plaques. Alright. But that's apparently the hallmark of what we can... I really hope that this computer will allow me to play it in full. I noticed that the fog of war is moving a little sluggishly. But then again, it does do so more times at the beginning of any game. Because, well, wars and what have you not. Oh, Holy Roman Empire is going to war. Jura over Nice. The heck? They've also chopped up Genoa. Holy heck, Genoa is chopped up. Oh, Italy is chopped up over here. Yeah, Monferrato has lost area. Saluzzo is now one of its own. Lombardy moved up to the north. Parma is now... Modena is much larger. And Genoa is all of this. But all chopped up in small little things. And the Provence is much smaller. It's new. That's all I can say about it. It's new. Yeah, but come on, we want a little bit more prestige, and then we're going to vassalize, hopefully, to this man. Perhaps that's not allowed anymore now that he is at war. He also notice that the flags are a little different, and the shields are a little different, and I like them. I like this golden edge around it. I kind of like it. Come on, 25 prestige, and then we'll end the episode. Bring it together, and then we have the first one for our Baron to Emperor campaign within CK2 Plus. What is your shield? I don't recognize that. That's the new shield for Duchy of Upper Burgundy. Okay. I also think the Provence is a new shield. Don't believe that's the normal shield for the Provence. Prosperity faction content. This character is a member of the prosperity faction which is content with his liege. Ah, and that sounds a bit like the the mechanics that I know of in if you play it in the mod with the song offer to join war, swear fealty. We lose 25 prestige. Thank you. I know that I lose 25 prestige, but I will need to take it. So now there are factions, and I think you can have factions that are content with you, and factions that are not content with you. Or no, this is different. That's not like in Song of Fire and Ice. You have the faction that supports you and supports you not. I can become a member of a faction. So we have the prosperity faction. The proprietors strive for wealth and healthy economy. Their move is improved by good relations with members, granting a landed title to any member, high crown authority, tribal organization, vassal tax. Oh, this is going to be some things we need to figure out. So apparently, depending on which faction we join, we have different things that make us happy within the empire. Oh, running an empire has certainly become a lot more difficult once we become one. To be a little bit difficult, perhaps, to, how to put it, manage it. It certainly has become a lot more difficult to become one huge nation. But this is the end of the episode 1, and we are definitely going to continue with this. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.